Did Jin just break a world record with the size of this crowd? How many people actually came to see him, and why is everyone losing their minds about it? Share your thoughts, leave a comment, and subscribe for more updates on the most unbelievable moments in BTS history. Did Jin just gather the largest crowd of his career? Could this have been the single biggest turnout for any K-pop solo artist in recent memory? The question has left the internet stunned, the media scrambling for answers, and ARMY completely breathless. OMG. The number of fans who came to see Jin shocked everyone, became the phrase that dominated headlines, Twitter trends, and live stream chats worldwide. Was this just another public appearance? Or did we just witness history being made? Before we dive into the full story, we want to hear from you. What do you think this number means? Could this event have secretly broken a record that even the organizers did not expect? Tell us in the comments, share your theory with other ARMY, and subscribe so you never miss a single update, because if tonight proved anything, it's that Jin still has the power to stop the world in its tracks. The moment Jin arrived, the energy shifted. Fans who had camped out for hours, some even overnight, erupted into deafening cheers. Eyewitnesses described it as a human sea, an endless wave of light sticks, banners, and phones raised high, capturing every second of the moment they had been waiting for. Some even said the roar was louder than stadium concerts they had attended in the past, which begs the question, was this turnout larger than some of BTS's own arena shows? Could Jin have quietly pulled the biggest solo crowd of the year without even intending to? Videos circulating online show streets packed to capacity, with security struggling to contain the waves of people trying to get a glimpse of him. Traffic came to a standstill, and local authorities were reportedly forced to deploy additional personnel to ensure safety. The scale of the crowd became a talking point not only among fans, but also among city officials and fashion industry insiders who admitted they had never seen anything like this for a single celebrity appearance. Was Milan prepared for this level of chaos? Or did Jin just raise the bar so high that future events will have to rethink their crowd control strategies? Social media went into overdrive. Within minutes, hashtags like #JinBreaksRecords, #OMGJinCrowd, and #JinTakesOverMilan trended worldwide. Fans posted photos of the massive turnout from every angle, and some aerial shots captured by drones showed just how far the crowd stretched, filling entire streets, overflowing into nearby squares, and turning Milan into a giant celebration. People who were not even part of the event stopped to ask what was happening, joining the frenzy simply to be part of the atmosphere. This was no longer just a fashion appearance, it was a cultural phenomenon. What is even more fascinating is the emotional response this created among ARMY. Many posted tearful reactions, saying they had never felt prouder to be fans of Jin. Some called it a healing moment after months of missing him during his military service, while others interpreted it as proof that Jin's influence has not just remained strong, but actually grown during his time away from group activities. Could this be a sign that Jin's solo power is approaching legendary status, perhaps even rivaling the peak popularity of BTS as a group? Analysts are beginning to weigh in on what this means for the future. If Jin can draw such a massive turnout on his own, it suggests that BTS's solo era is far from just a temporary placeholder before their reunion. It is a defining chapter in its own right. Brands like Gucci, who have tapped Jin as their global ambassador, are surely taking note, as every appearance he makes seems to multiply in impact. Could this be why he is increasingly being referred to as Gucci royalty? Is the fashion world preparing to build even bigger campaigns around him, knowing that his presence guarantees attention on a scale few others can match? And yet, we must pause and ask a deeper question. Are we seeing the full picture, or are we being swept away by the wave of excitement? The footage, while breathtaking, is coming from fan accounts, live streams, and social media posts. Has an official number been confirmed? Could this be the largest crowd in recent memory, Or is the sense of scale amplified by the intensity of ARMY's online coverage? Should we wait for official figures before declaring this a record-breaking moment? Or is the emotional truth of what we witnessed more important than the data? The debate itself has become part of the story. Fans are creating threads comparing this turnout to previous BTS events, lining up aerial photos and attendance numbers, asking if Jin might have secretly broken a Guinness World Record. Others are questioning whether this moment will change the way future solo appearances are organized, perhaps even pushing event planners to choose larger venues just to accommodate the expected crowds. Could Jin's Milan moment have just rewritten the rulebook for K-pop solo schedules? One thing is certain: the impact of this day will be felt for months to come. The images of streets overflowing with fans, the sound of thousands chanting his name, and the look on Jin's face as he waved and smiled, those will remain etched in ARMY's memory. For many, it felt like more than just seeing their favorite artist. It felt like proof that the bond between Jin and ARMY is unshakable, that no amount of time apart can diminish the connection they shared. So we put the question to you, the global audience. What do you think we witnessed? Was this simply a passionate crowd turning out to support Jin, or was this history, a moment that will be remembered as the day a solo artist rivaled the attendance numbers of entire groups? Was this a glimpse into the future of BTS's solo era, where each member can command audiences of this magnitude? Or was it a rare, once-in-a-lifetime moment that will never be replicated? Join the discussion and let your voice be heard. Comment below with your thoughts on this unprecedented turnout. Tell us whether you think Jin broke a record, and share how this moment made you feel. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because if this is just the beginning of Jin's solo journey, the next chapter might be even bigger, louder, and more historic than we dare imagine. As the conversation surrounding Jin's Milan appearance grows louder, it is crucial to pause and reflect. Was what we witnessed truly as historic as it seemed, or could have been amplified by the echo chambers of social media? The sheer scale of the coverage invites us to ask uncomfortable questions. Are we merely celebrating a cultural phenomenon, or are we participating in a narrative that has been carefully crafted for maximum impact? This is where skepticism becomes not only valuable but necessary. Consider the footage circulating on TikTok and Twitter. Endless clips of screaming fans, slow-motion shots of Jin walking the venue, headlines calling it the night Milan turned purple. But did every frame reflect the full reality of the event? Could camera angles, selective editing, and trending hashtags have exaggerated the sense of chaos and grandeur? Or was the turnout genuinely that unprecedented? The line between documentation and performance is blurring in the digital age, and we as viewers must learn to navigate that complexity. Even the emotional reactions we read, the comments calling Jin Gucci royalty, the declarations that the experience was life-changing, should be viewed with a discerning eye. Are these spontaneous outpourings of fandom, or are they part of a viral cycle that rewards the most dramatic expressions? Could the language of devotion be